Hello, hello. We are going to make a bow. Okay, this is part 2. Now let me bring in my part 1. Okay. In part 1, I made this bag. Okay. So I want to make a bow for this. Now, these are the new diamond press large bows. So they make a. This is what the bow ends up looking like, which is what's important, right? So I'm going to show you how these are put together. And since it's glitter, I may have to use hot glue, but we'll decide that in a minute. Now, we're going to use a Grand Marquis for this. If you have any other large opening die cutting machines, you can use that as well. But for this one, hold on, let me just trim this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the Marquis. Get those little pieces of paper out. Okay. Now, the neat thing about this is that you're going to cut it in one shot. You don't have to like keep putting different dies in to, cut out your bows. So that's kind of cool. We're just going to put this here. And it's a tight squeeze. It's like fits perfectly. And just make sure that your edges are there. And now we can just put this guy through. Run it through all the way. It's a really big die. But again, kind of the neat thing is that I didn't push it all the way up. It's fine. I'll just trim it down. Like they're cutting all in one piece. See where I goofed? I didn't bring it all the way to the bottom, but that's all right. We can fix that. Put my glasses on. You could run it through again, but I'm just gonna trim it. Just cut this down, and then we'll just do that. In fact, it gives me a little more space to glue. So let's just get all these out. So just make sure that your die is on it completely, right? It kind of tortured that plate. All right, see, now they'll all come out. I was surprised on how big and how pretty they look when they're done. So, just be careful bringing these out. This is, pretty thick. So, and these cut all the way through, which is great. That's to the side. And it even comes with the piece that you need for the center. Okay, so once you have them out, you're going to start like shaping them. So you're going to get your bone folder. You can use your Teflon one, or in this case, this one is pretty good because it's like thinner. So hopefully I can break more fibers and make it curve nicely. And we're going to do that to this side as well. Which I'm not going to lie, like this kind of cardstock, the feel of it makes me cringe. But it looks really pretty when it's done. If this bothers you, you can either color it, but it doesn't bother me. It's okay if it's white on the inside. All right, so I think I am, well, maybe let's try with the glue. I know when I'm gluing them together, since it's going to be glitter on glitter, that's when I'm going to have to use a hot glue gun. And even for this, it might be just easier to get through it faster, because then I have to hold them like this. Unless I find clips. Or, give me 1 second. I can use these guys. Yep, that'll work. All right, but either way, I have to get my glue gun and start letting it heat up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so while that heats up, we're gonna keep curving these guys. I was playing with some of the stamps. Look how pretty those are. And those stamps are from like the mega kit. Okay, so we have that. And let's do the last one. Okay. Let's see. Still not. Right, we gotta give some time to really heat up, so I'll be back. Okay, let's see if we can start using this. So we're gonna add a little bit of glue. And we're just gonna put this guy down. Add a little more glue. And we hold it there for a second so it can dry. And we can keep moving. Okay. And now the last one. Just put that there. And we could probably bring this one here. Give it a second. And we should be good to go. Okay. So now the way you're going to do this is you're going to put these two together. And you know what? Let me go ahead and glue this one together while we are here. So that way all we have to do is assemble. And we could just put it on our bag. So we're going to bring these over. And you're going to add some glue. And hold it. Okay, we got that. And now I'm gonna see which ones are the best. Let it go up on the top, and this one is great. This one as well. So these will be the top ones, and these will be the bottom ones. So we're gonna add some glue, and we're gonna pop this on top. Okay. And then we're gonna put these in the center of these guys, okay? So it's just layering things up. So we have that. And then we're going to put the last one on. I swear, me and hot glue, I make such a mess out of it. But luckily it's an easy clean, right? Okay, so we have that. And then this guy will go in the center, okay? And we're gonna push that down. Okay, so now we have a really cute bow. Okay, so then these guys, you're gonna put one here and one across, so you can put them together however way you want to put it. I mean, that part is up to you, but right now I'm gonna try to glue these guys down and hold it there. And then we're gonna put a little more glue. And add our second one. And then try to like squeeze everything in place. Okay, so we have our bow. Now we could go ahead and bring our bag, which this bag, I had a little oopsie there, so maybe we're just gonna put this here to cover all of our oopsies, and it's gonna look something like that, okay? So I'm gonna add the glue. Get that out of the way. And then we're just gonna pop this guy down. And I'm gonna bring in this to hold it in place. And I'm gonna put pressure on it. And then let it go. Let's get all that extra glue off. So I'm going to show you now what we have. We have a pretty bag with a nice bow, and now we can put a cute tag to go with it, right? That's the end of this project. I'll make a tag. I haven't decided what tag I'm going to use yet, so I'll do that off camera, and I'll just take a picture and show you guys what I decide. But yeah, that's our little project. Anyway guys, I hope you have a great one, and I'm going to talk to you real soon. Bye.